So a wallet just turned $100,000 invested into a meme coin called the SPX into $7 million almost, which is a 70x from the lows from that time the wallet bought in. It is almost 70x or more. And this is something that is very important in today's video. We're going to be talking about, guys, is meme coins are going to make millionaires this cycle. And it is very important to pay attention to what's happening today in the market if you really want to make it. And if you really want to take advantage of what's going on here in the market. So we're going to be learning a lot from what's going on here with this wallet, and as well what's happened in the space recently. As you've seen in my previous video, I was talking about maybe the meme coin season is about to start or it's beginning, and we're seeing now the signs getting stronger and stronger that a meme coin season is here, maybe, right? So we got also first Neuron E putting in a new all-time high after its Binance listing, which is now something new, because previously what we noticed is that Binance listings are usually a top signal, and we do see another pump later on, because we've seen this with Pepe, we've seen this with BONK, we've seen this with many coins that get listed on Binance and they do see a retrace. But with Pepe, the case was that Pepe was listed here on Binance, was listed around $1 billion in its market cap. So BONK as well got listed around 1 billion. Many coins that seen a top or at least a local top, temporary top on once they got listed on Binance, they got listed around 1 billion. So maybe that also plays a role. That's why we're not seeing a top signal on Nero, CTO, on ETH, and as well Turbo is pumping. So Turbo is as well at $500 million in its market cap. So what I want to get into here in today's video, guys, is what we're witnessing and what we're seeing now is a lot of coins recently. You've seen as well Breath on ETH running from $8 million in its market cap to 14 million. Now we're seeing a lot of meme coins doing this kind of runs, right? This one went from 6 million or $7 million in its market cap to almost 700 million, 100x, but the overall move for that particular wallet was 70x. But what we see here, guys, is something very interesting, very important, and something that usually happens in a bull market, right? So bull markets usually start like that. Bull markets makes a lot of people rich, and they start this kind of FOMO, and everybody wants to get in, everybody wants to replicate the results of the people before them, right? And usually those people or those retail, they come to buy the same coins or coins that are in the same narratives or in the same sector in the crypto space. So in that case, it's meme coins. Meme coins year to date are up 400% if we count just the top meme coins like Doge, Pepe, With, Loki, BONK. But I do think if there were better coins here, this would even be higher. But you can see that year to date, which means in 2024, Bitcoin was up 50%, ETH 14%, Sol 52%, and then these guys here, layer one, which are kind of ETH killers or blockchains, basically that's what you want to call them, are up only less than 0.5%. And now all these grift layer solutions, blockchains, modular, or whatever they want to call them, like Chia or Celestia or Arbitrum, Optimism, Stark, Matic, MNT, IMX, Manta, and the list goes on. They are down 50%, right? So 2024, everybody on these kind of lists is down 49%. Now you got another list of ETH DeFi, 4%, less than 4%. Then you got Solana DeFi, which is obviously this being part of the Solana season. Solana meme coin season is mainly benefiting from people buying and selling meme coins on Solana, the DJs and stuff like that. So that's why they've seen a bit of an uptrend or an uptick, which is only at 20% when it comes to the crypto space. That's nothing. Cosmos, DeFi, stuff like that, Runes, Osmos, the list goes on down, right? AI, which is the biggest grift so far in the crypto space, and this deepin, right, that nobody understands what they're actually doing, only 35%. So meme coins by far are the biggest sector that makes most of the gains and makes most of the people rich. And that's the first thing we want to be looking at when it comes to studying this wallet and what this wallet is doing and people getting rich off cryptos and making millions. So that's what we're here for. We want to make millions. What we want to be doing, first thing we want to be doing is investing in meme coins, right? Meme coins are the key to success now this cycle, right? Whatever sector makes people rich, like in the previous cycle, guys, was ETH killers. Like all this list you see here, ETH, Sol, Near, AVAX, Aptos, Atom, SUE wasn't around, Injective, right? There was Luna, even FTM. So the thing is, coins that made most people rich back in the days were layer ones. Now it's meme coins. So meme coin sector is going to be the place where we want to be looking at, especially meme coin. Now there are two types of meme coins, right? So there are the meme coins that people gamble on, like the day one launches, the Solana meme coins. They go on Moonshot or Pump Fund and they try to gamble their way. Like they have $100 and they're wishing they can turn it into $200 the next day, right? And they call it a day, or $200 into 400 or whatever they want to do and they want to achieve. This is not the way to go, right? We all know that gambling is not the way to go at all when it comes to this, right? You do not want to be gambling. So that's the first thing. Meme coins. Then the second thing is you want to find the strong meme coins. So when it comes to SPX, right? So SPX is a meme coin, just like Nero, just like Brett Eat, just like, let's say, Bitcoin, which is a meme coin as well, Harry Potter, Obama Sonic coin. These coins have one thing in common, which is community. And that's the most important thing to look at when it comes to meme coins. All the meme coins that have been seeing a pump recently, right? All of them that I just shared with you now, they all pumped. They all have that in common, right? They have a community. Some people call it cult-like community. Some people just call it community. And that is very important when it comes to these meme coins. And that's one common factor we noticed recently with this upcoming meme coin season, or with this starting meme coin season, is that these meme coins must have a community or some sort of a cult behind them, or a strong Twitter presence, right? Like you see them everywhere. That's a strong case for Brett on ETH as well, which is a coin with a strong community compared to its market cap. Now, the second thing is, which is as well something in common that all these coins have, and that thing is, guys, these coins are all on ETH, right? So that's a lot of people don't pay a lot of attention to this, but this is very important to keep in mind, is that ETH coins most of the time are the biggest gainers. So if you're new to the space and you don't understand why that's the case, why ETH, right? Why? Well, simply because ETH is the biggest blockchain, and what makes a coin go up? It's money, right? Simply, let's make it simple. What makes a coin go up? It's money. This money comes from a lot of people being on there, right? A lot of people with a lot of money on ETH are sitting with a lot of money, sitting on cash, right? Waiting for an opportunity to participate into something like a coin that has a promising future. And these people all decide to join into one coin or few coins, and that's what caused this pump. So that's key to understand. ETH has enough liquidity, which is very important, money and people with money with the right mindset, that makes these coins that launch on ETH or coins that are on ETH pump hard and reach $1 billion of their market cap, and we see those monstrous pumps, and it's only on ETH. Now, the second chain is Solana, right? Solana also has a lot of money in it. Solana is second to ETH. Sometimes Solana is on top of ETH. It depends. So just so you know, the way to know that is you see this here, this list on Dex Screener. So you see that Solana is first. This means that Solana today has more volume, more trading volume today in it. So today Solana has 1.67 billion in volume, 24-hour volume. So if we look at ETH, for example, ETH has 1.17. So they are pretty much close to each other. But if we look at the third one, which is Binance chain or the BSC blockchain, has 800 million. And then you have Base, you have Arbitrum, you have Ton, you have Osmos, you have all these chains here that have even lesser and lesser of liquidity and money and volume and people trading and all that stuff. Now, the difference between ETH coins and Solana coins is nonetheless a big difference. A lot of people don't look at that, but the difference is huge. So on ETH, there is no pump fund. If you want to launch a coin on ETH, it costs you a lot of money. To the average folk, right? It costs some money, right? To launch a coin on ETH. It's not easy, it's not free, and it's even harder to compete on ETH. There are very few coins on ETH that are worth looking at, which means this lot of money on ETH has very few options to look at. When it comes to Sol, now that is a different story. Now with Sol, if you want to launch a coin on Sol, it costs $0 now, right? So there was an update with Pump Fund and also Moonshot. It costs you nothing. And on top of that, you get paid, right? You get paid for launching a Solana coin from the LP, right? From the liquidity pool, you get paid if your coin makes it to Dex Screener or to the DEX, right? To the trading deck, which makes it even easier and more affordable. You even get paid for that, which means there is millions and millions of coins on Solana to choose from. Even if Solana has a lot of liquidity, but that liquidity is spread too thin, right? There are too many coins simply, right? Too many coins to choose from. from. Regardless, there are gonna be winners, and there are winners on Solana. There are coins that are pumping on Solana going to billions. But the point is, if you are today trying to make millions, right, your chances are much better looking into it, because your chances of finding a winner are much better on ETH than it is on Solana. And that's the most important fact. In fact, that's how I got into First Nero on ETH, around $2 million in its market cap, and I shared this on my Discord. Link in the description, is free to join. And the reason I found out about it is because there are very few coins to choose from. There are very few coins, and it makes your research much easier. It's easier to find coins and easier to win basically on ETH. So that's a very important factor to look at, right? ETH. Now, if you are a Sol guy, you like Solana, you spent maybe a year on Solana, you understand Solana pretty well, you understand the trenches, you know the people there, you know you've done your work there, there is no shame in that. There is no shame in looking into Sol, right? But just so you know, if you're new or if you want to make your life easier, just look into ETH. So most of these coins that we see running to crazy numbers and doing these astronomical pumps are on ETH. So that's something big to keep in mind. So what we know now, guys, of these kind of coins that can make us millions this cycle is very simple. It's complicated for a lot of people to understand. Is first, you want a meme coin, right? You want meme coins this cycle, right? You don't want to be the guy buying some shitty, I don't know, Celestia or some shitty new money grab coin blockchain and watching it go down 50% while people are making millions on meme coins. You don't want to be that guy, trust me. I've been there in the previous cycle. I tried to play different narratives and try to be the special and be controversial and find some narratives that people are not looking at, and I stayed behind, right, in few narratives. But luckily, I was allocated to other narratives that made it, like the ETH killers with Luna and stuff like that. But the pain was pretty damn painful to see that you missed the major narrative this cycle. So whatever you do, which is not financial advice, but this is what I'm doing, meme coins should be the actual place to be allocated and spending most of the time looking, searching, doing your own research. It should be meme coin this cycle. It's gonna be it, guys. It's very obvious by now that meme coins are gonna be the gainers. Meme coins are gonna be the guys doing numbers, making gains and stuff like that. We don't care about what some coin like Celestia or some shit is gonna do, like a 2x, maybe, hopefully, right? Your $10,000 is gonna be a $20,000 instead of a $10,000 into $1 million or something, right? So that's the first thing. The second thing is you want a community meme coin. So when it comes to meme coins, you don't want to be gambling. You don't want to be looking on Solana, meme coins, pump, fun, moonshot, and all that stuff. You're just wasting your time. Even if you think you're smart and you're gonna make it, trust me, I've been there. If you think you're gonna day trade your way into the bull market, you're not gonna make it, right? So no gambling with meme coins. It has to be a coin with a future, a coin with a strong narrative as well, right? Something we forgot about, right? A strong narrative, right? Each meme coin has its own narrative. To me, it's pretty simple. I'm keeping it simple, right? I'm looking into meme coins that are related to Pepe because I understand that Pepe is gonna flip Shiba Inu and it's gonna make that narrative, which is the Pepeverse narrative, even stronger. And it's much simpler to predict than trying to predict the next 1,000 million coin that is a dog coin, right? It's much easier to predict a narrative that is new to this cycle, which is the Pepeverse narrative. So that's why I'm big on breadth on ETH as well. The point here is narrative with your meme coin is important, and community. That's the thing that is in common with these coins that we've seen pumping recently, like Nero, first see Nero on ETH, breadth on ETH, and we see now this SPX pumping as well. There is also Giga Chad, which is on Solana. Now, by the way, SPX, Giga Chad, and this first Nero on ETH, you're pretty much late to the party, right? Maybe you got a 5x left or 10x left, but you're pretty much late. You want your coin to be under 100 million or 200 million at best, right? You don't want a coin to be already in its way to 1 billion, right? Just because you're not going to make as much gains, but still we can use them to study and understand what the market wants and what the market is looking for. So community is key, and narrative as well is key. And just don't gamble your way, right? Just don't gamble on trying to flip coins, trying to be the smart guy. It's not going to work, right? You're barely going to do a 2x trying to flip flop from coin to coin, while the actual, if you just held like this guy here, which is one lesson I want to leave up for the end of the video, but we're going to add it here, is that this guy here, this wallet is still holding, right? This wallet, if you look at the actual holding, or when this wallet started buying, it was 3 months ago, right? 3 months ago, I counted this to be around 100k, 120k, not one single sell, right? So this is true conviction, and this guy is probably holding because to him, or to this wallet, holding to 1 billion or 10 billion is worth it, right? It's now this wallet holds $7 million. A 10x from here here, it's $70 million. It's a monstrous gain from just a simple 10x or like a simple 5x, right? That's the thing. So this wallet is going to outperform everybody who's gambling, everybody who is trying to find the next thing, everybody who is trying to 2x from a coin to coin and jump from coin to coin. This simple wallet here is going to outperform every single guy that is trying to outsmart the market. So that's very important. There's something key to understand from how people make millions in this bull market or in this crypto space. That's how a wallet turned 100K into 7 million and potentially maybe even more. And those are the key factors of that made this possible, right? Coin on it, coin with community or cult like I've shared with you now. I think Brett It is the most undervalued right now. And you have your narratives, right? You want your narratives to be strong. Maybe a dog coin still is a strong narrative. Then you have Pepe, which is a much simpler, easier to understand, very fewer coins on that narrative. And simply hold that shit. No gambling, no pump fund, no moonshot, nothing. You never heard someone on pump fund doing numbers like those. You never hear someone today logged in onto pump fund and made $1 million. It never happens. Most people lose 99% of their money when they are gambling on meme coins, 99%, and the 1% that wins maybe turns $1,000 into $10,000, right? Which is not gonna do much, and which is a very poor way to take advantage of this bull market. It's really wasting strong bull market going from 1,000 to 10,000, trying to gamble and being the 1%, which is even harder. So that's about it here, guys. In today's video, it's very simple yet complicated for a lot of people. Hope this was helpful. This is how millions are made in the crypto space. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I'll keep you guys updated with what's going on. Don't forget to join my Discord, link in the description. It's free to join. You can follow me as well on Twitter, link in the description. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.